Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Indies Nuts, all you nerds and turds. I'm one of your hosts, Stephen Fontana, and with me, as always, he's a power top. He's Andy Asimakis. How you doing, Andy? You're over here.
You know, I realized something like 5 seconds ago.
5 seconds, okay?
Yeah, Matt looks like a discount Jeff Grubb.
Oh,
Jeff. Oh man, but Jeff Grubb is a discount Jeff Grubb.
yeah. Oh man,
That's
I'm B stock Jeff Grubb.
You're a dollar store Jeff Grubb.
Oh, come on.
I'm wish.com Jeff Grubb.
I don't. That's not nice.
I'm in between the meth pipes and the dildos.
Oh, we're off to a great start. That over there.
Oh boy.
That over there. The lowest rung on our beautiful
Jeff
indie
Grubb.
totem pole is not Jeff Grubb. It is Mr. Missed Enough Matt Murray. How you doing, buddy?
Great guys. I'm glad to be here.
Are you sure?
No, not anymore. Actually, now that I think about it.
So the Steam Next Fest is happening right now. Like we're right in the middle of it, but all three of us haven't really had the time to dig into a lot of those demos just yet. So if you're here hoping to listen to a lot of that, that's not this week. This week, well, you'll know what the show's about in a minute. But first,
what we can do, if
Yes.
you want, Steven,
Yes,
at some
Andy.
point after you're done with the introductions, I
After-
can
yes.
say all the games I've downloaded.
I can do that. I
wanna
can also
play
do that. I
at
can
some
also
point.
do that.
Yes,
in the week.
we could
They
like,
did make it-
like how
they
I
did
said
make it-
I had a bunch of things planned that I didn't do
Yeah.
any of them for this week. Yeah, great.
They did make it extremely easy to download these demos. Like it
Oh,
is
yeah.
the best. It's set up in the best possible
They
way
learned
this
from
year.
what was the last one that they did through this? It wasn't their Next Fest. They did something last year, like last fall. I forget what it was, but like there was a page that you could go to, like a landing page, but it like barely
It
worked.
Sucked.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Indies Nuts Podcast, the internet's #1 indie game news, previews, and reviews podcast that you never listen to, probably. The show posts each and every week on your podcast service of choice, including our home Podbean, and of course, we stream it live every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/dualscreenstreams, and later as a video podcast on youtube.com/dualscreens.tv. Will I remember to post it this week? I will. I will.
That is the eternal question.
Oops.
Well, we're not starting at 11,
Big
so
oops.
I can actually get this thing up on the
Oh my
internet before I
God,
go to sleep tonight.
It could have happened though, Steve. Honestly,
It
'cause
could have
there was an interview that got.
I know.
bumped, and
I know.
We could have had poor Matt waiting again for like an hour. Like, guys, are we doing a show this week or not?
Sons of bitches.
Poor guy.
Sorry.
Poor guy. All
You're
right.
lucky
So
I like this so much.
if you like, well, you like this so much, and maybe our listeners might like this so much, because if they do, they could go to patreon.com/dualscreens, just like our Patreon producers, Colton the Apprentice Nestler, and FNH Paul. And you could support us for as little as $1. That's it. It's one little measly little dollar, and you get all sorts of bonus content. Okay, let's talk a lot about our topic of the show, and it's what's happening on dualscreens.com. Andy, you posted something today.
I did.
Something that is getting mucho traffic.
Much to your chagrin.
That is not a chagrin.
Both of our chagrins.
Most to your massive, incredible heartbreak and betrayal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. In that respect, yes. Andy, what did you write today?
So
Or
I received because I have connections with people that love me. A code for TMNT
Only
Shredder's
you.
Revenge.
Mhm.
Only me. And I got it rather late. And I was like, I really can't sit on this game because it's going to be a huge thing when the reviews come out. I need content, I need video, I need a review. Stayed up all late last night doing a video and wrote a very review, which I liked, but I feel could have been better given more time, but still. So that's up there. And it's a game that made me cry like a baby with tears of joy whilst I played it, because it just brought back so many memories of being a kid,
Mhm.
like just with the little joystick at the pizzeria, just enough pizza grease on it, it feels right, and just pumping in quarters at the old arcade machine, and being with the family, my siblings and my mom and dad, and it was just such a seminal IP, the Turtle arcade games, both at the pizzeria and when it came over to home console like a few years later. And seeing this franchise come back the way it's supposed to be, the way I think it's only allowed to be in this form ever, always, is the most pleasing thing I've seen in a very long time in the video game. And that's why it made me cry like a little bitch.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Still haven't said what it was.
Oh, TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
that whole time we're like, what the hell is he talking about? Nobody knows. Yeah,
Yes.
Shredder's Revenge is out.
Yeah.
Very exciting. This is super duper exciting. As you know, like we got treated to a couple of fun TMNT games, remakes, remasters, repackages, but you know, they help they help scratch the itch, but they don't really get us that full to the finish line. And one of the things that Andy and I always said for years now was, why can't they just pump these games out? There's no reason that we can't have just a simple side-scroller beat-em-up game with really cool enemies and level design and just, you know, a 4-hour experience every year. Just pump these things out and we just have fun with it. But you know, I'm glad that Dotamu took the time. That's how you say the name, right? Am I saying?
I think it's .emu or .emu.
Okay.
Yeah.
They took their time and they really nailed this one. Like, I watched your video of your flawless no damage run of the first level.
That took hours.
I imagine it did.
It took like 2 hours because oh boy.
And I felt so I felt like I was watching something that like a memory. I felt like I wasn't watching something that came out today.
Mm-hmm.
But go into it a little bit here, Andy, because what, you know, beat 'em ups are very simplistic in their game design. There's really not much that you can add to it. I mean, there are some that give you RPG elements. There are some that give you power-ups and different weapons that you can use and stuff like that. But TMNT brings it down to a very simple, very basic side-scroller where each character has their own abilities, but that's it. You get them all. There they are. Go around, kill bad guys, beat the enemies, and beat the game. Like, that's really the formula here. Talk about how they've translated this to the 2022.
So it's very clear that, you know, this collaboration between .mu and one of our favorite guests and friends of the show, Tribute Games, when they made this game together, they looked at Streets of Rage 4 as like a template. Like, we did a brawler really well, like years back. We want to take that flavor, that essence, that passion to elevate the genre and bring that to the Turtles, and using what Tribute Games does best. It's superb pixel art and their love for Turtles. So the Turtles, and by association April and Splinter and Casey Jones, also playable, which is, oh good God, it's just so good that he's in the game. They function a lot like a traditional brawler, but they can do so many more things. Like, in the old days, it was smash A and B together, hopefully, and special attack plus blister was a side effect of that.
Yep.
That's all. That's gone. There's an actual button now,
of course,
for your special attack, which is now like a godsend.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Though what are A and B on a controller, or, you know, Y and B or square and X on a PS controller, that does something, which is funny. There's like a rising kick that you do, which is pretty rad. There's a double jump. You can double jump and then do like this spinny, floaty attack as you come down, which is kind of awesome. There's a dodge button. You can evade. You can roll out of the way, and you can, like,
that is like,
that's amazing.
Yeah,
imagine that.
You can roll through shit and then do a quick follow-up attack and like shoulder slam a guy. The throwing is awesome. Walk up to a guy, you grab him, press up, you do the screen throw. Press front, that's the regular throw, and down's the classic flip
Mhm.
mechanic we all know and love from TMNT, the arcade game. I'm sorry, Turtles in Time. That's part 4. And you can level up your character through points. You can earn more health as you play the game, and you unlock more special meters to a total of 3 that you can hold. You can taunt. You can taunt your enemies and build your super meter. You can, let's say I'm playing with Matt or you, Steve, and you're like not doing so hot. I can give you health. I can give you life of my own. Like, here's like 2 health points. Take it. If you collapse and you die, I can revive you and you can save a life.
Yeah. I mean, this
so there
is
are
Turtle.
some like, well, but like it does sound like there is some like forward modernization of it.
Yeah.
Aside from just like the moveset.
Yeah. There's
which
a
is pretty
lot.
Cool.
There's
I didn't know. I didn't know a lot of these things.
Shit. Yeah.
I apparently did not pay attention to a lot of the videos that came out about this because I didn't know about the dodge roll.
They held a lot.
Double jump.
I don't even remember the dodge roll. Like, was the dodge roll a thing in our demo, Andy? Because I don't remember doing it at all.
I think we're so programmed to just the classic jump and
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like jump,
dive kicks,
jump
left
kick.
and right.
Yeah. That's what we're programmed for with these games, but it's like it's so much more than that. And yes.
The sound, oh my god, the music is perfect.
There's like vocal tracks in this game with like
Yeah.
rock tunes in the background in some of these levels.
Yeah,
Guys.
Like I feel like the
some of the VO lines get a little repetitive, I've noticed.
they do.
But you were
They
also
do.
spamming the same moves over and over again
I was,
to get that
I was.
no-hit run. So
I was.
that could have been what it was.
Oh yeah, when Donnie does the little his taunt as he plays Game Boy. And
No,
he goes,
it,
and he goes in a minute.
there was that one, and then there was the one that after every combo he says something.
Hiya, hiya.
There's the hiya. Yeah, and there was another one that he kept saying.
Oh, he
over and
says
over
like
again.
check out my new toys when he does a special
Listen,
move too.
It would not be
I don't care.
a true
but it's-
side-scrolling beat 'em
Yeah.
up without repetitive weird
But
noises.
you know what
Yeah.
makes that bearable? It knowing it's the
It's the
the
Turtles.
80s cartoon voice doing that
Yeah.
makes it so much better. But yeah, like the vehicle levels, like when you're on a skateboard or like on a jetpack or on a surfboard, those have like vocal metal tunes, which is like
As
incredible.
they should. As they friggin' should.
So I think like the most important thing about this game is, we're oldies, we're old farts, the 3 of us, myself the oldest among the 3, and I've experienced, and so have you guys, reboots and rehashes, and let's take this old IP and make it something new. Let's change it for a wider audience. Like a great example I want to say is like the all-female Ghostbusters. I can say I have my original Ghostbusters. This is not really for me. I'm not going to shit on it. It's for a different kind of audience. I can respect that. It's really nice to see a game like this that I know was made specifically for me, for our demographic.
Yeah.
It feels so good that this is mine. And someone can say, well, these aren't the new Turtles. This is the April I know based on the new cartoon. That's
Right.
fine.
Right.
You have yours. This is for me, motherfucker.
So there was no more apparent example of that than when we were in our little private demo at PAX, and after everything shut down, after it was over and the cameras were off, we got a little bit more info, and that was when we were told, oh, we have the original cartoon cast, like most of the original cartoon cast, and like the reaction, the visceral reaction that I felt in my chest, in my solar plexus, was like palpable. And like you could tell that they knew that by telling me that Ron Paulson is doing a voice in this show. I think he was Raphael in the original. That he's going to be doing my favorite character Turtle's voice in this new game that I could play whenever I want and I don't have to blow in the cartridge. and I don't like. I don't.
I'm getting I'm listening to you talking about this experience that I didn't have, and I'm getting all the weird fuzzy feelings. Like I feel my face glowing, like lighting up, like waiting to fucking play this goddamn game.
Like it's so wonderful, and the flip side of what Andy was saying about this being made for us, it's not. It also has a domino effect, because now there are. I mean, it's a cartoon. Like Turtles is a cartoon. It's a mega popular IP. I'm pretty sure we have this version of the Turtles in that Nickelodeon beat 'em up thing, like a version.
Was it the COWABUNGA thing, right? They packaged all the old Turtle games into one thing.
Oh, we have that too, but I'm saying
in the Brawl,
the Brawl
Stars,
Brawl Stars or whatever. I think that they have either skins or whatever. I can't remember. I've never played the game, but
that are the classic Turtles?
like I think they have the classics, and they have the 2003, and they have the 2013. I think they have all three of them. They didn't have the Rise of the. Again, not for me.
Yeah, again, totally fine.
Totally
good.
Good.
Exactly.
If my kid is like, I want to watch Ninja Turtles because they're watching, absolutely, I'll put that show on 24 hours a day. Absolutely. My kid was obsessed with the original Turtles movie for a while. I kept putting that. I force fit that shit down his throat so hard.
You will love this.
Please love my childhood.
You know what's the funniest thing is, like, I feel like as I was playing this game, like it makes you want to rewatch the old cartoon because there's so many references. Man. It's just like it's coming out of the screen. There's too many. It's overwhelming. Like, one of my favorites was like remember the punk frogs from the cartoon? They're in it, and you can rescue them. And knowing that they're in the game, like, are they unlockable at some point? Will they be DLC down the line? Like, I feel like with this game, this is going to be even more popular on the commercial aspect than Streets of Rage 4.
Streets of Rage 4 was made to be difficult.
Streets of Rage 4 was that game has it has a weight. Its name, like those who know games know Streets of Rage as an IP.
Yeah.
But the Turtles like goes beyond gamers. It goes like into every crevice. Like, even like my mom knows the Turtles.
Yeah, no, the Ninja Turtles IP is like in American and global institution at this point. I mean, it has been for a long time.
It's fucking cherry pie, guys. That's all it is. You know, it's apple pie. It's like all American. You know. So I see that like huge success commercially. It's getting amazing reviews. This is gonna spawn like DLC packages, costumes, like more characters, and I really can't wait to see what else they do.
I think that their sales are going to make sure that this game is supported for like quite a while.
But okay, I want to argue though, because I don't. It doesn't need to. Like, they could just make another one. Like, it's a 4 to 5 hour experience, and it's contained, and you could play it all the time with your friends, whatever, and then they can make it like its own little trilogy of games, you know, where we get together. Like, I always played Arcade Game and the Manhattan Project. I always played those back to back with my cousins. We beat one, we put the other one on, we beat that one. I didn't have Turtles in Time growing up. I didn't get that till they remade it for PlayStation 3, I think, and Xbox 360. But like, that's what we did, and there's no reason they couldn't do this. Like, the same thing here. And you know, as a kid, that's what we looked forward to. Like, what's the next Turtles game? Oh, it's a fighting game? Why? Ew, boo. And then they just went off the rails. But this is like the genre they belong in. The only other one that I would accept is another isometric, like, action RPG style, but it would have to be like really good, like Ultimate Alliance 3 levels of polish.
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
Because that's essentially a beat 'em up anyway.
Smash Brothers clone.
I think that I agree with you that like it would be cool if they did that, and maybe we do get a sequel out of this. But I think that today, it's not realistic to think that this game won't get DLC.
Yeah, I'm with Matt. I think this game, it lends itself more easily to DLC because it's not the steepest price tag. It's $35. I double checked before we started recording, and it's at most a 3-hour experience, and the secrets aren't like well hidden, and you're only playing for the challenges, which are somewhat intense, which are like, don't get hit in a level, don't fall in the pit, don't use special attacks, don't taunt, crap like that. And then there's the arcade mode, which is a classic. Here's your lives, here's your continues. When you die, game over. So it's a really short experience overall. So I think to add on this and charge a little bit more for like, here's like a hour-long DLC with new bosses, new characters, I think that will work better than an actual, here's a full-blown sequel for 40 more bucks. And it's like, well, it looks the same, plays the same. I think this is a better equipped to take on a lot of DLC.
I guess I have to get my hands on it because
you do.
It doesn't seem like something that would lend to be a platform. Like when I think of a DLC, a game that needs DLC, I think it's like it not necessarily that it's incomplete, but that it could be more complete.
Oh, yeah, listen, this is in no way an incomplete game. It's got a crap ton of missions, and they're nice full levels with they each feel unique. You go from like New York, like you're in the Bronx Zoo, Natural History Museum, like in the sewers, Coney Island, and then like Dimension X. So it's like it's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
with a lot of fun enemies, and the boss fights are just so well done. There's like, oh my god, there's like a boss fight that's like a meta fight. Oh, it's so good, and I can't even talk about it. It's so fucking amazing.
I just think it would be cool, right? Because like it's like 6-player online, right?
Yeah.
You can play with up to 6 people. It's just it's a cool idea, right? Like you hop in with fucking 2 to 6 people, and you're like, oh, today I want to play Leatherhead, or today I want to play as Yokimbo, the fucking bunny.
Oh, Yosaki Yojimbo. Oh
Yojimbo.
my god, I didn't even think about that asshole.
Yeah. And
see, that's a good character for DLC.
Spike. Play a Spike.
Oh my god. They should have like a fucking Metalhead be a playable character.
Metalhead.
Yeah.
Slash. Oh, Slash should be dope. Remember
Slash? Was I thinking of Slash? Oh, I was thinking Spike.
Spike.
Spike was what they changed his name to in the 2014 cartoon.
Oh, interesting. I like Slash better.
He might have become Slash because he was Donnie's pet turtle.
Right.
And then he got mutated.
Yeah. Oh man, that's some good shit. But yeah,
I can't wait to get my hands on it.
No, you guys, it's really good. It's really fucking good. And like legit, I was like in tears. I was in tears because, again, it was a game that we've wanted for the last like God knows how long. And like the last line in my review is like, to anyone that's holding on to a dormant IP, this is what you're missing out on. This is like the untapped potential. So like
finding really passionate developers that grew up with that IP, that want to do it justice, that aren't going to sit on their ass and just cash in. Like that's a thing. Like even with Streets of Rage, like these guys know what they're doing. Like they look at it and they go, oh, this is what we loved. This is what everybody loved. We'll make sure that that's in there. But also, here's what people love about game, like the new game, the hotness that's out there.
Yep.
The animations are absolutely gorgeous. It looks like it's fair. Like it doesn't look like a quarter eater.
It doesn't.
So
it's not hard at all.
When you put on the arcade mode where you have lives, does it like up the difficulty a little bit and like put more guys on the screen?
No, when you do multiplayer, it does that.
So
I was playing.
I
was playing solo for most of my time with the game, and then my brother came over last night. I was like, "Can we try? Because I want to play a little co-op, see what that's like." And after playing level 1 like for 3 hours straight to get the fucking perfect run of it, I was like, "Oh, that's more enemies. Oh, that's more health on the boss." I was like, "Okay, cool." So they do like adjust for players. So I'm wondering, what does a 6-player level look like with everyone at once playing? Is it there's like just a horde of enemies coming at you, like
for
for
hardware can do?
Yeah.
One of the other things I wanted to touch on is the overworld, because you said it reminded you of like Mario
World, yeah.
Mario World or Mario, yeah. It, to me, I instantly thought of Ninja Turtles 1.
Well, that's also in my review.
Yeah.
I forgot
Like
that they did that in
they
Turtles 1.
clearly took that design where like this overhead
This
look.
is the shit everybody hated.
Exactly.
Let's make it fun.
Right. It's like this idea works, but we're gonna take this and apply it to a winning idea to
Right.
Overworld.
Right.
And it's like you can cruise around little spots and see like what you've done, and you unlock extra shit like collecting Burns newspaper articles or Irma's diary shit. It's like it's just goofy. I love it so much.
I have a question for the group.
Game of the year.
Question for the
Wow.
group. So we're gonna move on from this TMNT,
As long as
but
there's no
we're
electricity.
staying on TMNT here. What genre or type of game would you like TMNT to be other than this?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
I want a third-person, deep-ass action adventure game
Yo,
that follows the story of the last.
the
Ronin.
last Ronin. Yes.
Uh-huh.
That is exactly what I want.
Uh-huh. See, I was gonna say
I didn't.
like,
That's. The,
yeah,
straight
no,
off the
I
top of
mean
my head.
that's not the right answer, because like I was gonna say a Uncharted level
Oh my god.
like TMNT game where it's all about the cinematics and all the fun, like none of the bullshit.
What if you melded together like a Telltale style narrative?
No.
No. Hear me out. Stop.
I'm sorry. I have
man
I'm sorry. I have PTSD with the with
No.
the friggin'
No.
with that engine.
Yeah, no, I understand. But like that style, but then all the encounters are like full third person awesome like action battles with an RPG system in there. So there's like decision trees and shit, and like Raphael remembered that you didn't give him the last slice of pizza.
And we stabbed you in the eye. Like, ah.
like you could have your own like
Wizard will
relationship.
remember
You
that.
could like build relationships
yeah.
with the turtles.
Yeah.
And like, oh, April O'Neil is like an assist character and she'll help you because you have a good relationship with her. Or like Vern will help you because you were nice to Vern.
which is no help at all. Really.
Yeah. It's like,
You know what I would want to see? It's been done before, but only once. Is TMNT 3 for the Game Boy, the Radical Rescue.
yeah, the Metroidvania.
That was a Metroidvania game.
Yeah, that was
And
really good.
Cool. I
That-
never played
that-
that.
That was Michelangelo's
was-
got to rescue the turtles.
Yep.
And it's really good. It's a really good game. That was actually on one of the earliest Retro Game Club
Yeah, man.
games that we covered
That is
way
one of
back
my
in the
favorites.
day.
Yeah, that is a
I'll have to
dope
bust
ass-
out my Game Boy.
It's a good game.
Yeah,
It's
and
good.
like as a Metroidvania, it's your siblings are the other abilities you unlock to
Right.
progress.
that's
It's like,
cool.
oh, this is blocked off. You need Raph for that. You got to rescue Raph.
Oh,
Or
so
you-
it's a little bit. It's like a little bit Lost Vikings-y too. Like, are you switching between the turtles?
You can once you save them, you can
Yeah.
switch
Right.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use them to like progress further, and
Yeah, I
it's
think-
actually a really good story too.
yeah. Mikey has like his helicopter propeller thing with his nunchucks. He can like hover. Donnie could scale walls. Raph could, I think, drill through the floor. I think. I'm not sure what Leo could do. I don't remember. So you gotta replay it. But yeah, good shit. I like that format for Turtles. It's simple.
Indeed.
It's
All right, so let's get into the indie game adventures. Well, which we already were, but we have another game that we want to touch on, and it's actually our indie steal of the week. Mr. Nuff, take it away.
Sure. So this game is called Trash Quest. This is normally $5.99, I believe, and it was on sale on the eShop, and I think it's also on sale right now on Steam for $2.99. And this is like a really nice, compact little Metroidvania that you play as a trash panda. So you play as a tiny little raccoon, and you're going around getting more powerful, getting double jumps and shooty, like more ammo, more life, all that kind of stuff. And it's a nice little like 5 to 7 hour adventure. Okay.
Question:
Yeah.
more ammo for what?
More ammo for your like energy gun. They don't really explain it.
Are you playing
Like,
as
you can
Rocket
just
the
shoot-
Raccoon? Like
So
what
like
is-
everything's monochromatic, and then like color palettes change based on the area that you're in.
Okay.
And you just constantly have this like very brightly green shooty balls, like kind of like lemons from Mega Man.
Okay.
Yeah, lemons.
Yeah, fucking get them lemons. And yeah, you're just kind of making your way around this world, kind of exploring. One of the interesting parts about it is anytime that you die, you are spawned back at the place that you initially start the game, which is literally in a trash bin. And you jump out of the trash bin and kind of make your way, like after you've unlocked, like different pathways and stuff in a true Metroidvania way. You're like, oh, I can go up now and kind of go through this little hole. Like I have a double jump now. And so when I jump out of my trash can, because I died, I can double jump up there and not have to go through all this dumb shit.
I think I'll wait till it's back on full price. I'll pay full price for this fucking game.
It's really good, man.
Dope as shit.
There's some interesting boss battles that are actually like harder than they probably have any right to be, given that you're playing as a trash panda. But really fun, very cheap, very short, and a great pickup. I've had a great time with it so far.
Can you imagine if
Slapping
raccoons can double jump?
Terrifying.
That
really fucking terrifying.
Like they're cute animals, but like
nah.
They
I saw 2 the other day.
Yeah.
They should not be in Astoria. By the way,
why not?
Like on my mom's balcony, like in the driveway, just straight chilling.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
they're
no,
big.
Dude.
They're big.
Do you have trash at your house?
No, I don't.
You don't have trash barrels?
No.
There's no
we
trash
do not.
barrels.
Nope.
How do you get rid of trash, Andy?
We put the trash out on trash day.
That's what I'm saying. So are there's trash that accumulates
at
your house at some period of time.
It wasn't.
I'm not asking you if it was outside. I'm not asking you if it was trash day. I'm asking you if there's trash at, around, or
There's
in
no
your house.
Trash around the outside of my house.
No.
At the
you're,
time,
you're not answering my question, Andy.
I'm sure there's trash inside by the door.
Of course, right? They know that.
They know. That's the point. They know, Andy. They know.
They're like having a little committee. It was like the creepiest shit.
Guys, I know we just got here, but I think that there's probably some good trash.
Some good trash.
It's a nice neighborhood. Let's go say hello to the neighbors.
Yeah, I bet they throw out like half cups of fucking pudding in this.
What do you got over there? An apple core?
Hey, I heard that this guy's got the yogurt with the berries in it.
Hey, Jim, he's got an apple core. Bear and Breakfast, ladies and gentlemen, has a release date for guests of the show.
Speaking about woodland creatures.
A great episode of the show, by the way. That was a great interview.
Really, really good. That's husband and wife. Is that correct, Andy?
I don't remember. There's so many of those that happened on the show.
I think it was coming out July 28th. So right around the corner. Around the corner. Bear and Breakfast sounds exactly like what it is.
You're a bear.
You're a bear that runs a bed and breakfast.
Airbnb,
yeah. and it's so fucking cute. And I don't remember these types of cutscenes, like this art and stuff. The last time we spoke to them, I don't remember this, but like it looks gorgeous. Like they put work into this game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the trailer in the chat if you're watching live.
Please do. But yeah, I think they were mainly showing off the gameplay, which is like the whole like building and organizing of your bed and breakfast. But the cutscenes look fucking phenomenal.
I mean, it looks like a Cartoon Network cartoon.
Yeah,
like it totally looks like it could be a. Oh man, We Bear Bears, dude. We Bear Bears is a phenomenal cartoon. Have you ever watched that?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh my god, so good.
The 3 kinds of bears?
It's just yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh my god, Matthew.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
Bears.
Yes.
We Bear.
Phenomenal cartoon.
We Bear Bears. Bear animal.
Yes, bears. Okay. We Bear Bears.
Right, but it's not like we bear naked.
No.
Bears.
Oh wait, actually maybe. I don't know. Just put it in. You'll find it. It'll show up.
It is bear. It's bear naked.
Okay, there you go.
Because they are bears. They are some naked ass bears.
Watch that show. Watch it with your kids.
Report back to
us. It
is
hilarious.
Is it a kids show?
Yes, but it's like got plenty of winks to us to grown.
Like how cartoons were back in the day when we were kids,
And this wasn't even that long ago. It was like I don't know,
not at all.
6 years ago. I don't know.
Good ass. It's a good ass show.
Real good show. Anyway, tangent alert. Real excited about that game. Looks awesome. But there's also another game that's the
total opposite direction of this game. It couldn't be further away.
Yeah. Which one do you put this on here? I figured this was an Andy joint.
It came from both of our. Yeah, this is a collab.
Okay. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game based on true events.
Yes.
The true events, of course, being
a game based on true events is my favorite
How
part.
did you not love it?
Like based on true. I mean, it is.
Where do I
so
sign the check? Like it's just
Yeah.
so good.
my favorite part of all of this, all of
Gun.
it, is gun. It is
Gun.
absolutely
Oh,
gun.
yeah.
What
The
is
trailer. The trailer starts. Gun.
that? Gun. Let's watch this trailer right here while we're
guys,
taking. Yeah.
please.
Game based on true events. So, are the true events that the movie happened?
Right. So.
That is an
gotta be,
excellent
right?
question, Steven. You're asking too many questions.
Because like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is technically based on
very,
very
super
loosely
on
based.
on Ed Gein,
Right.
right?
Right.
And that that is not what this says to me.
No.
It's based on the true events of the movie happening and you watching it with
A
your
game
eyeballs.
based
I
on a
swear
movie.
this movie happened. Here's the retelling
Here
in
you
game
go.
form.
They start with like a text crawl and it's just telling you that the movie came out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, this trailer
Okay.
looks so good.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
looks so
fucking wait
sick.
for this game.
Is this
Here's
this
my
a survival game or like
Here's
a,
my
a
question.
4v1?
God.
I that's my question is I could not tell from this trailer what type of game it actually was.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Like I had a really hard time. I want to assume that it's a asymmetrical multiplayer because that's like the hotness.
that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Mhm.
In like horror-ish world, 3 versus 4 survival game.
Mhm.
Says erratic agent in our chat. And I believe him. 'cause he
3v4?
knows-
Oh, 3v4. Yeah, because you play the family.
So in the house, the family.
Yes.
versus
It's the Sawyer
survivors.
family. It's a
Oh, that's
it's
brilliant.
It's a Pops, Leatherface, and like the fucked up older sibling guy.
That makes sense.
Shout out
Plus-
to erratic agent. 'Cause
Thank
he
you,
knows
Erratic
his
Agent.
shit.
Yeah,
Um,
and the grandpa's in the trailer too. You saw that reference?
did.
Matt? He's like
Yeah.
in his little rocking chair. Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Yes, Gun. Yes, Gun did make Friday the 13th. The game, really cool game. But yeah, no,
Gun.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
Coming
I'm now more
to
excited
Game
to play this
Pass.
game.
Coming to
Mhm.
Game Pass.
Oh, wait, rewind.
Yeah.
Fucking TMNT is coming out on Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
You guys,
We didn't even say that.
holy shit!
I didn't know because I just saw that it was $23.99 on. It was on sale in the store.
I'm pretty sure that's launching on Game Pass.
It
If
could have
I'm
been
wrong, I
Game Pass
apologize.
PC. I don't know. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of because I was browsing because I was like, all right, do I get it on PC or do I get it on Xbox? So I was looking on Xbox.
Buzz says no.
No, it's not on Game Pass.
It's launching Game Pass. What does that mean? Shut up.
Oh wait. Oh, it is in Game Pass.
It's launching Game Pass. No, it's launching Game Pass. It is launching on Game Pass.
Okay.
No, it is launching Game Pass. It is launching on Game Pass.
It's also
Buzz.
on Series X and S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, and Steam and games for Windows. This Texas Chainsaw Massacre based on true events. Gun.
We have to get them on the show, you guys. Please, dear God, come on the
Do it.
show. I need it. I fucking need it in my life. But seriously, like I think they took a lot from what didn't work with their awesome Jason game, and this looks like their vision with a proper budget behind it because it looks totally fucking polished and sick.
Yeah.
And I really can't wait to like
I hope they don't lose the license.
take a
in
hammer to one of
mid-development.
your heads. Good Lord. Oh, what could have been, you guys? We lost Jason in space. Can you imagine?
Oh, that would have been so good.
They
the
were
next
right
thing-
there with that.
The next thing that I want them to do is an asymmetrical Jaws game.
Yo,
Right?
that is an idea.
Right? Give it to me right now.
Are you playing as like fucking Roy Scheider and like Quint? Like,
Yeah, you
He
hunt
plays
that
the
fucking
three of
shark.
them. Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can no, you play it in
That's
the
so
you play
wild.
it you play it as the movies, right? Like so you can pick any of the movies, any of the sharks from any of the movies, and you can play as the cast of that movie hunting down the fucking shark.
yo, Michael Caine better
Michael
be in this
Caine.
fucking
Go.
game.
Let's fucking go.
Oh man.
Yo,
Give me the
I
theme
can't.
park. Give me Jaws 3D.
Yo, fucking Jaws the Revenge. You know that plot, right, Stephen, to that movie?
Yeah,
Jaws remembers.
As I get out of focus,
Jaws
it
remembers.
smells.
it was
blood.
Mama Jaws.
Mama
Jaws.
Mama
Like,
Jaws was
you killed all my children.
tied by fate to the what is it?
The
Why am I
mother.
Brody family.
Unblur me, camera.
what's
Oh, man.
Brody's their last name or first name? I don't remember.
Brody is like
Brody,
the family.
last
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of the water.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm down for that. We also have a Kickstarter of the week. Andy, take it away.
Oh shit! What is it?
Little Nemo. You're the one that
Little
put it in the thing.
Nemo. Little Nemo. Oh my god, you guys! Speaking about NES and retro classics, Little Nemo was an NES game that I loved as a child. Let's pull up the actual Kickstarter right now.
I dropped it in the chat for you.
Yeah, it's in the
Oh.
chat.
Cool.
It's also
Right
on
now
the dock.
it's over half their goal right now, 50 and half their time to go. So could use a little love.
Can
Yes.
I? Wasn't there another Little Nemo game announced recently?
There was. It's called And the Nightmare Fiends.
Right.
But I don't think that one has any relationship to the NES Classic.
Is
No,
is
it
that
might.
the-
I don't know. If it is, it's weird. That it's two games with the same exact inspiration. Oh my
'cause
god.
I
This
think
game
that-
It
is
I
beautiful.
think-
is. You guys, it totally is.
What?
So Little Nemo and the Nightmare Fiends, which had a Kickstarter last April,
Uh-huh.
was funded
Yeah.
and it was made for fans of Little Nemo on the NES.
Uh-huh.
And then there's also this new one.
Guardians
we're
of
talking-
Slumberland.
You're right. Which is like, holy shit.
Right?
This is so bizarre.
Isn't it weird?
How is this legal?
So when all right,
Who
so
owns
just
the rights?
Full
Does no one-
transparency here.
Can we
when
do
I
a Kickstarter for
when
this
I clicked
game?
when I clicked into this game, I thought that I was going to be looking at that other game, and
Right.
I didn't know that it was this game.
Interesting.
So this one, but then again, Little Nemo was it was a comic book. So I think that's where we have two games that are allowed to use the license simultaneously.
Well, it's not a
Universal
license.
domain.
There's no license.
All right. Maybe that's yeah.
No, this is public domain.
Man,
And
our
there-
chat
and there
is
you
really
go.
killing it tonight.
Yo, but you know what the new one's got? The other one doesn't have?
Yeah, no, yeah.
The new one's got fucking Anamanaguchi making the soundtrack. So
Anamanaguchi.
yeah,
fuck yeah.
that's score some more points for me. But fuck, two Little Nemo games, I'll take them.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
I do love the
Looks
hand drawn
adorable.
aesthetic
I
of
know,
this. It
it's
looks so
cute.
good.
And it's a little Metroidvania kind of game. I love it. He's like, it's like, remember Boy in a Blob?
Yep.
They
Yeah.
remade that for
Yep.
like the Wii. That shit looks so fucking cool. This is like that same aesthetic.
Yeah.
This cartoony, but like super animated, like look of it. It's so dope.
Inspired by Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap, Super Metroid, Calvin and Hobbes, Capcom's Disney games, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario 2, Super Mario Bros. 2, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2.
God, that game.
Easy, careful.
I love
And
that game.
Hollow Knight. Those are the inspirations for this.
You know, you guys were talking about this kind of on.
Oh
the
my
latest
god, you
episode
guys, yeah.
of the Dual Screens podcast, but this is a really well laid out
Yeah.
Kickstarter page.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah. Seriously, Stevie, I think you got it. This is public domain.
Yeah,
That's why.
And
That's
it
totally
was also
why.
mentioned by Ninja Tito in our chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Little Nemo is a fairy tale, not fairy tale, well, I guess it is fairy tale. It's like a cautionary tale or whatever character,
Like a grim dark tale.
something like that. I don't know where it originated, but it looks. Oh, you could become an NPC. What?
We're gonna have dueling Nemo games, you guys. This is very exciting. We should
Let's
get them
do it.
both on the show at the same exact time. How's that for an idea? You imagine?
That would be really funny.
Yeah.
Have them interview battle.
All right.
Oh, but I would not tell them what's going on ahead of time.
Here's a question.
Like you're in the hot seat.
Question. Do we give them $1,000 so we could put my cat in the game?
Steven. Go fucking ahead, dude.
I said we. This is purely a dual screens write-off.
So we're gonna pay to put your cat in the game.
Well, do you have a cat?
We gotta do like an amalgamation
have
of all
two
of
cats.
our. Yeah.
It's a cat It's
You
a
gotta-
cat guardian. Add your cat pledge.
It's gotta be part your cat, part Matt Cat's, part my dog. That's how we do
I
it.
like it.
Or
A
Oh,
twisted
wait, it's all
abomination of
gone.
all of our household pets.
oh no, it's not. The Guardian of Slumberland tier is gone. The $2,500 tier is gone.
Damn.
That was putting yourself in the game.
Holy shit. Was that you, Matt? You did that?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Does the wife know?
No.
This is interesting. Ooh, we could get a statue of ourselves in the game for $500.
Stop spending our money. What the fuck?
Fuck trips to.
Yeah, fuck going to PAX West this year.
I'm just saying.
We got
Cats.
Steven's cat in the game. That's where their money
We did
went.
it. Thank you for your money.
That's advertising, guys.
Speaking of which, patreon.com/dual
Dual
screens.
screens, yeah.
Help get Steven's cat in the game.
I am
by
choking
giving
on
us $1.
saliva. This is not comfortable. I don't think we had any questions in our Discord. If you do want to ask us questions, you could tweet at us at dual_screens, or you could join our Discord, or you could drop questions in the chat live. So friends of the show watching us live on twitch.tv/dualscreenstreams, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat right about now.
Should have some kind of overplaying music while we wait.
Elevator music.
Oh, Andy, you know what I got in the mail?
What you get,
I got
Stevie boy?
I got the card game.
You got the
What
card
card
game.
game?
I
You
got
got
the-
Boado.
I got the
Boado.
Yeah, I got Boado, the card game for Brave Eduardo. I had no idea what it was. I was like,
Yeah.
what
is
the
this
shit is
mysterious
Yo,
this?
package?
I'm telling you, man. Some weird package came with an Asian name, and kind of was like, "Who the fuck is sending you mail? Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's this
What
wang
did
guy
I buy
sending
on
you mail?"
Wish? So, we have a question from Buzz Killington. What are your favorite games from the past week of showcases? That's a really good question, but
non-indie or indie specifically.
It's gotta
Like
be-
if this is indie showcase, I guess we have to say indie. Is
Um,
Flintlock an indie game?
We can call that indie. Why
'Cause
not?
that's the one.
yeah, Flintlock looks really good. Naraka looked really good too.
I'm gonna say right now. Pull the name of the website I just shared. The Last Case of Benedict Fox.
Yes, that looks
Eldritch
pretty. That's
Metroidvania-looking game?
Benedict
Oh,
Fox.
what
I
was
have it
that,
on my list,
uh,
but it doesn't. It's not for me, but it did look really cool.
What was that?
Mhm,
There was a
mhm.
platformer, very colorful.
That was hold on. That was Ravenlock.
Ravenlock.
Mm.
That looks awesome.
Oh, and Cocoon.
Cocoon is the game that Perger and Steve do not want to play.
No, I'm good.
Why?
It's
You
that
think
it's that
your-
right?
your-
That looks dope. It's
Your
like that
brain
weird
can't
puzzle
handle what
game.
that game is.
Yeah, no, I
And
can't.
Within worlds,
It absolutely
Yeah,
cannot.
you're like diving.
It
there was a
broke my
game-
brain for
There was a
sure.
really old, not really old, but there was an
Steven.
indie game back in the early 2000s called Inside a Starfield Sky, and you played as a ship. It was like a shmup, but you could go inside enemies
I remember
as a
this.
different ship infinitely, and so like literally you're just inside them blasting away as a different thing, and you could keep going deeper and deeper.
Yeah,
and deeper.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Listen, the guy that made Limbo made this game. That's the only selling point you need.
Joey B
That's the thing.
Kid in the chat says there was a scrappy little underdog by the name of Starfield that caught my eye. I hope it
Oh,
gets the attention
yeah.
it needs.
Oh yeah.
For me, the little
Salty.
engine that could was Diablo 4. That looked
Yeah.
that looked
I
like it's
mean-
gonna have an uphill battle.
Mhm.
Getting some
Unfortunately,
Some attention and
the
some love.
first three kind of didn't really hit the mark.
Getting a fan base. Yeah.
But it's kind of we're hoping for a Witcher 3 situation here where it really just hits it home.
It's gonna be another.
I do
catches
think
on.
I do
fiasco.
think that post Diablo Immortal, they need to do some PR cleanup, but that game is gonna sell like gangbusters regardless.
Yo,
Indeed.
Ken cannot stop playing Diablo Immortal.
I'm sorry for
He's completely hooked. It's on his phone, on the iPad. He has my Kishi now. It's just a whole thing.
Game sucks.
The addiction is is very real.
Has he spent money?
Oh God, I don't want to ask.
Oh, don't
'Cause
ask him.
it's his money. Right? Why are you spending your money on this bullshit? I'm not gonna ask that question. I'll ask him later.
That's a conversation you can get into if you really
Roll
want.
over in bed. Hey babe,
How much?
are you spending money on this fucking game? Let me know.
Just $300. I got all commons.
That is the best. That is the best impression I can have heard.
I don't actually know what Ken sounds like. I have no idea.
That's why it's better.
Basically,
All right.
Basically, very quiet, very
Yes.
very sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, Pretzel Keefe says, wasn't Starfield developed by a one-person team, Beth Esda?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's famous in the industry.
Really
Yes.
famous.
Yeah.
Pioneer.
Really famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
The
actual
Esda
astronaut, if I
family.
recall correctly.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She was, yeah.
A Paralympic astronaut, actually. That's what I've heard.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, really talented. Anyway, if you want to follow us on social media, we're at dual_screens. I'm at Batchild27. Andy's at PantsGuy. Matt's at Missed Enough. You can go to our website, duelscreens.com, DUEL screens.com. Join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/dualscreenspodcasts. What else? youtube.com/dualscreens.tv, if I didn't say that. Twitch.tv/dualscreens streams to watch the show live. That's going to do it for us. Thank you so much, listeners. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Andy. And as always, please be excellent to your indie games.